Yeah. I say I'm a legend, I daily repeat it. We know we gon' die and defeated. And the party don't start until I get in. My niggas gon' pay for events. And the hood said be ballin' the fuck on the bitch, me I'm stack.
What's going on, everybody? You are now tuned in to the Raptastic 4 podcast. And make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment on this video, subscribe to the Rap Villain channel, all that good stuff. So let's get into it. Introductions. Tay on Instagram in 2 ways, artist on site.
My name is Kendra. I also go by the name of Ken for short, at @Ken$ with a Z on Instagram.
What's up, it's Charlie, Self-Made Chris on Instagram. So this past week, we had Young Thug drop his new project. It's called Slime Language. It was basically like a project with him and the whole YSL collective on there. Mm-hmm. And did you guys get a chance to listen to it?
No, but I know he almost beat Nicki on the iTunes charts. He almost did.
He did?
Almost. He was at number 2.
How much
almost.
do Nicki got?
She was at number 1 for the iTunes charts. But Young Thug, he was like running up close. He was like right
how
there.
Many? No, I'm asking like, do you know how much sales she had
For her
for her to get to number 1?
Not
for Apple.
I mean, before Young Thug.
No. But his project is expected to sell 53K, by the way, for his first week, which is pretty decent because, like, again, he really didn't promote it that much. So, you feel me? But if I had to rate the album, I would rate it like a 3 because it was like a lot of songs that like
a 3 out of 5 or like a 3 out of 10?
Oh, a 3 out of 5.
Oh, okay. I'm like, that's pretty damn low for him.
Yeah.
Shit.
But nah, it was just like a lot of songs that I found myself skipping through. It was like maybe 1 or 2 that caught my attention. Like it was this one song called Audemars on the project that I really fuck with. Like we could listen to that if y'all want.
Sure.
Oh, I get it.
Sure.
That was like it was featuring Tracy T, by the way.
Yeah, I never heard of Tracy T.
Nah. No funny, it reminded me of like car alarm noises, a little bit of ad libs. And then that began to remind me of the windshield wiper. I was like, oh, it reminds me of a car. Just a little bit. No shade, but just a little bit.
The beat.
The beat go hard.
Yeah, the beat is crazy.
But nah, like
when it came in bugging.
We're like off rip. But I feel like that wasn't like one of his best projects. To me, like his best project is Barter 6. That's it. There's no arguments about that.
I can't really vote on what his best project is because I don't really listen to him like that. But the one song I really fucked with was Hercules. I fucking love. I know it's old, but I'm like, I love that song.
Yeah.
That
that nigga be going hard or he be snapping. So, but I gotta take the chance to like actually listen to this one. I can't really go by what you're saying right now.
Yeah,
of course, gotta.
So
I'm put in consideration.
Yeah, I'm gonna make sure I put that in the back of my mind and remember that.
Right.
That just in case if I hear what I hear, that you was right.
Yeah, definitely.
Speaking of albums, SZA's Control album, which just turned 1 year old.
Hey, certified platinum.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
Clap it up for
SZA.
Congrats to her. And she also has a clothing line. It's called Control Fishing Company. Yeah. So basically, all of the profits from that clothing line is gonna go to its cause, which is saving the oceans.
Okay.
And everything in it, like cleaning it, all that.
Been putting bitches in their bags for a year now, man. Congratulations for doing that.
She taking care of it.
Thanks.
Y'all see that green hair on?
Oh, she looks so good.
Oh my God.
With that whole outfit, the makeup, the hair, the shoes, the dress. I was like,
nuts.
She looks so good. But weird. Shout out to her. Doing her thing,
nuts.
She look good as hell with that green hair. Arrogant Che, you do your thing every time. Like, you do. Like,
keep it up.
Yo, you surprise me every time. And he got the same color in his head, too.
Looking like a whole tennis ball, but a cute tennis
as
ball.
hell, right? She went up to the VMAs?
No, she had her like regular like black hair, and then she on this like pink what is it like what's that darn thing? Like a pink dress. It kind of looked like kind of showgirlish a little bit.
Oh, okay.
It's not with the feathers. It's like with the little, it's not sequins. Like the little, I gotta show y'all. I don't even know what to call it. But yeah, it was nice. It'll be a picture of it in this video. You know? Yeah, because if.
I need to get my hair sleeved on Tay. So you good as hell. You know, do you hear about girlfriend? Well, they best friends and shit.
Well, speaking of the VMAs, did you guys watch it? Because I certainly did.
Hell
I
no.
watched some of it.
Hell no.
I watched some of it. Yeah, I did.
It's been told that this VMAs was literally the most, like, the poorest VMAs this far in this decade. And
But
I'm like, I can believe
that's
it.
been all the awards because BET Hip Hop Awards this year was awkward as hell. Like, it was just awkward. I was just like,
Now with award, it's like with award shows now. I mean, the recent ones anyway. It's been nothing but tension, especially with the female rappers. Y'all already know who they are, but it's just been a lot of tension between them. Like Cardi threw shade at Nicki. Nicki
did she?
She
yeah,
did.
Did she really? Because I heard it.
Yeah.
I heard what she said, but did she really say it about her? Like,
it wasn't about her, but you could tell. She was basically saying how, because I think Nicki has said something in her title interview about like how, sorry now don't quote me on this, but it was I'm gonna just summarize it. She basically was saying how when it comes to certain artists, the record companies push them like just because or something, or just because like personality, not because they really spit. But Cardi was saying like on the VMAs, well, like that's how I got my fan base because I have a great personality, and then she signed it off with the word bitch, and I was like, oh shit. Woo! I was here for it. I was like, oh.
but I think Nicki Minaj, her performance was pre-recorded or some shit like that.
Was it? Why?
Yeah, that's what they said.
Because
if you actually look at it, like all the VMAs was like on, right, you could tell she was in a different place at the time. So like because it went back to MTV. Like it went back to the stage where like went to a different setting or whatever. But like you could tell she didn't do it there. Oh, she probably did do it there, you know, because they be setting their stage up. They can be able to set it up different ways and stuff like that. But
yeah, it was a little bit.
But her performance was okay. Like it was okay.
What song did she perform?
I think
Something
I know
Queen.
for sure. Yeah, I know for sure it was one of them. What she said, Davies, a little sprinkle of Davies or some shit like that. What's the name of that song?
What?
And she was like, sprinkle of Davies.
Oh, Barbie.
Yeah, ain't that
Yeah.
Yeah. I know she was singing that, rapping that.
She has.
And I think it was some two other songs, but I just don't know.
Yeah, I mean, Nicki so far, man, she been a little lackluster. No shade, but she's been a little lackluster, and she's been letting everybody have it. Everybody. I don't agree how you coming for Travis, like I don't understand how you coming for their kid. That's like
your anger is with Safari. Your anger is not with anybody else.
Because Travis is out beating you in sales. I mean, plenty of people would tell me they listen to Travis Scott's album straight and they had to skip over a few of her songs. Now that's just a fact because I even had to do that.
Honestly, I feel like what she's mad at is deeper than music.
Yeah,
it's
it's
much
deeper.
Like, now whether she want to talk about that or not, but it's like the way she just been letting niggas have it lately. It's like you're not mad about just music.
And then she still let Safari have it, even though she cut his ass out and put his hairline because that nigga honestly don't give two fucks. Like he don't, and he still love her. He still be shouting her out. He was like, "Thank you."
Yeah, like it's nothing but love on Safari's side, but Nicki's just like,
Truthfully, I don't think Travis cares either because he has yet to say anything about.
But that nigga don't care. Like
it's
he
like
having a great year. The basketball, that little celebrity basketball thing. You know, he was getting his hoops and stuff like that. And he got videos of him.
He just got a whole daughter now.
And then his album #1.
And then his fan base tripled when he got with Kylie and when we all found out. So that was like, his year's been great. Just let him be great.
That nigga, he don't care.
He don't give a fuck. Like
Astro
World.
Travis never seems to be the person that cares. Like
right.
He just care about his bank, and that's what Nicki should.
That's what
she said that she had talked to Travis, and she was like, "Oh, he knows that he doesn't have the #1 album." I'm like,
you just mad as hell, bro. Relax.
I'm like, alright,
relax.
Ain't she?
She funny.
I'ma shut up. Yeah, but with that Nicki and Travis joint, I don't know what's been going. I mean, we all know what's been going on, but I just don't know. Like, she has so much hate.
In the inside.
Honestly, I don't know if it's really hate, but I could say it's a lot of bitterness and it's a lot of saltiness.
But like, why?
Yeah, I don't think it's no really.
And she's mad about a lot of shit because I do believe that it's been shit that was happening throughout her career that she just hasn't spoke on. And it's like, I guess now, I don't know why now. Like she's
checking out on everybody else because she don't know how to deal with it.
Yeah.
But it's just like, God damn.
But that's just my take on it. I don't know.
I mean,
And
so
you take the wrong people.
she shouldn't be coming. That's what I'm saying. You leave kids out of any, situation and whatnot. You shouldn't. She basically blamed Kylie and Stormy for Travis's album sales. I'm like, the fuck.
But then she said it was no
no
problem. She was like, oh, Kylie gotta support her man, so why not? Blah blah blah. But I was like, you were just making a whole federal case about it.
And the way and it's like also how she says it sometimes. It comes off as like, she got to support mans or whatever, but I don't need anybody's support to sell my albums. I'm like, because it's not selling, so it's smart.
Oh, shit over that one.
She said, on her, what was it? Queen Radio on Apple Music, she had called Travis Scott a whole ass nigga. I was
like, you mad as hell.
damn.
Like, relax. It's not that deep.
And you can't really.
You still got your fan base. Like, it ain't going nowhere.
Right.
You keep being consistent. Like, you feel me?
Bitch has
Like,
been going hard for Nicki Minaj.
And she just don't understand.
Middle school
like,
for me, itty bitty piggy, like, come on.
And I fuck with itty bitty.
Mixtape Nicki was talking crazy. But that's the thing with certain fan bases, like you have your stans and then you have your fans. Your stans are the ones like Nicki's queen, Nicki my bitch, Nicki is that
and it's
bitch.
a lot of those. So
yeah.
I don't know.
And then there's the fan base that's really gonna buy the tickets and buy the album and buy her merch. And then there's the stands like, yeah, I love Nicki. Right. Did you buy her album? I still love Nicki. Did you buy her album? Well, I'm like, not a true fan.
Only albums I'm buying is Chris Brown and
Chris Brown Davies.
Chris Brown Davies and G Herbo.
Always.
Boom.
For her. Always.
For me.
Okay. Chris Brown, of course, though. But
Yeah, I already got one.
Yeah.
Get that heartbreak on the full moon.
But nah, I feel like she should just relax. Take it one day at a time. Because I'm dead.
I'm sorry, I know you're serious. I was just like,
I feel like she's
this
doing
one she wants some shit. Take it one
She
step
needs
at a
to
time.
just stop being bitter.
You're right, like it's
relax.
okay.
It's gonna be okay.
And number two, not even like imagine if she came in at like 10 or 12 or some shit.
Oh,
like,
she would have been.
Wished she was that too. Like
that's what Charlamagne the God was saying. Like he gave her the donkey of the day,
like
because he was like, you being selfish and you wanna be like, he was like, Nicki, you're already number one. Your fans make you number one all the time. Like just because you're number two on the list don't mean that you're still number one, but you're taking this donkey of the day because you're being bitter. Like, you feel me? You could have been at number fucking 36 or some shit like that, and you number two. Like, which one you rather be, 2 or 36? 2. All right then. Like,
Fuck.
that's why I hate when niggas be like, oh, if I ain't number one, I ain't nothing.
Chill.
Then you ain't nothing.
If you on the Billboard charts in general, you got some clout and you something, bro. Like. Shit,
I must be doing something right because I ain't on that bitch and I'm doing something wrong then.
And I guess because her fan base and herself, we're calling her the queen of rap, she feels kind of like she's not living up to that name. But I'm like, every queen has a dim light, man.
And
you
she
know,
she letting people get into her head too much. You can't let that happen. Like, you can't let people know that they getting the best of you. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, that's you acting all crazy on social media, girl. Bye. Put all that into your music. I'm over here stuffing shit. Put all that into your music.
Nah, you're not lying. And there's been rumors that Cardi B, she went back into the studio and she's gonna start some new music up soon. So I'm like, come on, son. Come on, son.
She surprised me with that album. That first album, she surprised me.
What?
I ain't gonna hold you.
Invasion of privacy?
Yeah.
Why you say that?
Because, like...
Did you not... You didn't think it was going to be, like, that good? Or you was just like, oh, shit.
I always said that. Like, I was like... But I always fuck with Cardi because I fuck with her Gangsta Bitch Volume 1 and 2.
Oh, okay.
But...
Oh, yeah, that shit was... What?
And her Red Bars. What was it? It was called Red Bars, right? And she wore all red in that video? Yeah, that shit done me. That's why I always said I'd rather pick that to be, you know, where Bodak Yellow is. Like,
yeah.
I really did, and I was rooting for that song too.
Even Cardi said so herself in one of her live videos.
She really was spitting them bars in there.
In one of her live videos, she was saying so herself, like, basically how it was, like, the public and the fans that basically made, because she wanted Lick, or, like, Red Bars, like you said, to, like, top Bodak Yellow, but she wanted, like, Lick or Red Bars to, basically be on the Billboard. Instead, I Like It was on the Billboard. And she was basically like clearing up her name, like it's not because I kissed the record the label's ass and nothing. It's just because I worked hard for where I'm at, and she did. And it's just like her personality. Because think about it, before she started rapping, before she started on Love and Hip Hop, people fuck with her because she has a personality. That bitch is funny as hell. When she was stripping, she's a fucking
when she
fool.
started off on Instagram, just period.
Period.
A hoe never gets cold. Like, what?
You never thought she would have been where she at now.
No.
Because of the Instagram videos. She was funny as hell. I saw some type of Instagram comedian going like,
like I would see her as a comedian.
She's a big ass artist now. Like she
Grammy nom and
Instagram,
everything.
all that shit. Like, and DJ Self lost him a real one because now she at the top, and he looking dumb with the artist he got.
Dream doll.
The moral of that story is to always believe in yourself.
So
yes,
that's all.
And don't listen to nobody when they tell you cannot do it. Because if you feel as though you can do it, then you can do it.
Like she says, it's a Cinderella story for her. That's all she gotta say.
And she living that life, and she better show this baby because I'm getting real.
She not showing the baby.
She gonna wait till she 1 year old. I'm like, all right.
You know how petty it was, bruh. Her and Offset. She posted this picture of her and Offset, and the baby in his arms, I think. And then they looking at the baby together. Bro, tell me why the picture cut right above her, the motherfucking baby picture.
It was really the
I was
forehead,
like, bro.
son.
I ain't see that.
That shit made me so mad. I was like, I commented that shit. I was like, you petty.
But yes, moving along. Our next segment, artist spotlight with Tay.
Me.
What you got for us today?
All right. So last episode I talked about the Free Smoke showcase, and of course that day was raining cats and dogs. It was floods everywhere, but I still showed up because I love them niggas. They are actually really cool people, and I just wanted to show support. Overall, it was a nice setting. Like, although, like, you look at the house and it's like, is this really somebody's house?
Me and Charlie was gonna go too.
But it started raining.
Yeah, it was like I said, it was raining cats and dogs. Like, it was literally flash floods, like 24/7. Like, I thought I was gonna die getting there.
She like, where you at? And I was like, oh, I'm home.
Home.
I had just came from work and I had to go take a shower and stuff like that.
Yeah. But with the Free Smoke, the guys, it was a lot of energy there because although it was raining outside, you wouldn't think that coming inside. It was just like, wow. It was really nice. It was like a mix of Uzi and then a mix of ASAP Bob and then a mix of like, who else? Like Lil Baby, Juice WRLD, all live. So I was just bobbing.
Well, shit, I should have just put on my rain boots or something.
Right.
It was really nice. And then I went there and then one of the dudes who performed, he looked at me. And I look back at him. We just looking at each other. He's like, I know you from somewhere. I was like, probably artists on site. He was like, yeah, thanks for coming, yo. Swear to God. He was just putting me on to everybody that performed. All like the flyer I put up on Artists on Site, all that shit is listed. All of their music is listed. The guys who did it, it was really. And then they released a track called Undefeated, which is with Nick, Vic, and Al. That's what we call them, but y'all know them by their rap.
We're gonna drop their IG names.
Yes, we are.
And their rap names.
Yeah.
And they SoundCloud, so it's gonna be in the caption.
So make sure you
click on it.
Support them.
Stop playing.
Don't just look.
Don't look.
Right.
Click and bump. Stop playing with me. All right. And that was I like the cover art they did with it. Like it went back to like David the Barbarian. Yeah, I was like, oh, that's David the Barbarian. Oh, that's them. And then the last artist I'm gonna talk about is East Coast Dex. That's one I be geeking over. That nigga's like really fire with his shit. Like Sub-Zero and Luke Oil is my favorites. He had other tracks up on it, but I think he's releasing something because he like deleted all the pictures off his Instagram and he posted up this like this audio visual and all that, and then he deleted the other tracks off his Instagram. So the only ones that are up there is Sub-Zero and Luke Oil. And just listen to it. That shit is wavy. He's a really cool guy. I gotta go to one of his shows one day because I'm gonna be wilding out because that nigga, his energy is just like fucking crazy. It's like you look at it, it's like you gotta jump and you gotta wild out too. You just can't stand there. He gonna call you out. But that's all my segment. You know?
I mean, you were the one who put me on the East Coast Dex.
You
did that. Take it fun. But
you gotta listen to him, Kid Rock.
you have to. Like,
You gotta listen to him. Gotta listen to him.
It's not an option no more.
Nah, it's mandatory.
Alright, so for Table Talk today, we're gonna have a reaction time to Young and May's new freestyle that she just dropped with the LA Leakers. They're basically like a little radio talk show from
LA Leakers, right?
Yeah, from Los Angeles. So
That's
Kendra,
clever as
play
hell.
that for us real quick.
It's looking right. Okay. We looking right. Gotta get it right. We set. There we go. Yeah.
The Los Angeles Lakers.
Little cutie-o with the booty-o. Middle finger to your pictures while she do a pose. Got the watch buzzed down, got a few of those. 30 Glock for a hater, I got 2 of those. Pop shit, 30 Glock cock going through your nose. Told my bitch, take that dress off, cause you too exposed. Took a lame nigga chick, don't mean to impose. Then I told him it ain't what you know, it's who you know. It's red life, got that red life bumping through the bowls. Told my jeweler, I don't do it plain, gotta do it froze. 24 carats, gotta do it gold. Yeah, I know I'm hot, but gotta do them cold. Had to switch up, Uber pick your bitch up. Funny how when I come around, niggas bitch up. Cruising through the city with the tents up. Now I'm paying full, had to mitch up. I fed niggas, then I had to dead niggas. I guess looking out, misled niggas. Now I gotta show them.
So how y'all feel about it? Y'all fuck with it?
Yeah, it's chill. I always
I
expect.
fuck with it.
Yeah, I don't expect nothing less from her, so I really don't.
I feel like she could be one of the greatest ones in the game.
She's really underrated. Like
She really is.
Son.
Yeah.
She had more hits than Ooh, son. That's all I gotta say.
No Uzi.
No, I said more hits than Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I
meant.
meant. No,
You heard
no,
it too,
no,
right?
no,
Like, wait.
I was like,
No.
no. Like she's still where she
no,
is. Damn, I was about to be like,
no.
Funny as hell.
You're gonna get me fucked up.
But when she dropped that Summer 16,
Yes, son.
Ooh.
she had the streets with that.
Nah,
one.
but she had the streets with me. Goddamn, how I forget the song that walk.
She had the streets
She
with
had
that
my
one,
heart
too.
with that one. Honestly, I can write that whole shit.
And she be rapping like she knows she that nigga.
Yeah, like, cause she that nigga.
Once again, it's because she believes in herself. Like,
Yeah,
that's all
man.
it takes.
That's that
all it
confidence,
is.
That's
bro.
all it takes. But nah, I fuck with it. Academics, he had posted on his page, y'all know Young Dolph, right? The rapper?
Mhm.
Yeah.
He had turned down
Oh,
a
that dumb
$22 million deal. Like, they didn't say who it was with or who offered it to him or like the specific details behind it. But all he said is that he had 6 months of thought to put into it, and he decided that he wasn't going to take that shit.
I don't believe that.
Why, son? I wonder why you turned it.
Yeah, me too. I was like,
I don't know. I just don't believe it for some reason that you turning $22 million just to stay independent. Like, I just can't see it from him. You know, these young artists don't know, like, really be knowing the game like that because they're just coming into the game.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I really don't think he turned that down. But if he did, then yeah.
nah, he like, it was like in an orange packet and shit. Like, he threw it. He was like, yeah, I'm not doing that shit. He was like, fuck it. He walked off. So, like, he really not doing it. It's the answer.
Okay.
But
Okay.
Okay.
And what deal was that from?
they didn't say. It was no specifics behind it.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, I don't know. It was, I don't know. It was probably like the terms of the deal.
And yeah, probably.
Because, I mean, I feel like that would be the only legit reason to actually turn down that much fucking bread. Like, that's a lot. And then, like, it also raised another question for me. It was like, in general, for like artists who are just coming up, like finally making their breakthrough, like, should they stay independent or like should they actually sign with labels? Like,
It really depends, because, like, you know, in the industry, sometimes when you do sign with a label, your whole sound changes sometimes. You can't, like,
They expect.
you have to uphold the label. It's like, I guess now they're getting, like, really, when I say a little bit, like, this much, if y'all can see that, y'all probably can't, but that lenient with certain artists and how they actually, like, how they are. But in other cases, it's just like when you independent, the word independent, you yourself, by yourself. You're doing what you want to do. You're not really saying, like, oh, like, you have to say what you want your career to be. You have to say what you want your songs to be and all that. Granted, in the industry you do too, but that's within time. It's like when you first come out, if they want you to be a gimmick, but you like, and you want to keep that bread, you want to keep that, you know, lifestyle, then you're going to be that gimmick until you actually come in to your own, and it's like, I'm not doing that no more. I'm going to be myself. But, I mean, I want to find out more about that, because that's like,
as to
wow.
why he would, if he did turn down, why he would turn that down.
yeah.
That's what I would want to know.
But I don't know. If I were a new artist coming out, I would stay independent just for
a while.
no way. For my whole career, actually, because, like, ain't nobody gonna be telling me how to fuck this sound or what the fuck.
And
I honestly, I would sign with the deal just to get my name off, because I know it's kind of harder to get your name off when you just by yourself, no help, just independent. And I know that takes a lot of time. It also takes time to get to know people so they can put you out there also. But that's like a more, obviously what I'm trying to say is a more quicker way than being independent, if you get what I'm saying.
Like,
so just to get my name out there and then like build off of that and then, you know, branch off of them and end up becoming my own person. Like, isn't Kanye like his own person now, or Pharrell or something like that?
I believe so. I know, like, I think the one person who really changed, like, basically how an independent artist is in our generation anyway is Chance the Rapper. That nigga got, what? Yeah, then, like, Chance get, like, how many Grammys did he get being independent?
Three.
And then, y'all remember Maya? Maya, she's independent now. And she even got nominated for a Grammy for, I think, was it, Best Produced or... like something with her album, and she even got nominated for it. So I guess with that being said, a lot of artists is like, well, maybe I don't really have to be certain artists. I don't have to be part of a label in order to get, you know, the accolades and the clout that I really want for people to hear me. And I'm like, I'm with it.
Yeah, I fuck with it either way, label, no label.
Yeah.
Right.
It just takes much more work when you're independent. When you're independent, you have to put in that work. You got to get your bread up. You have to make sure your sound is good. You're your engineer, you're your producer, your songwriter.
Your sound gotta be good. That's when people really want to start fucking with you. You want to start selling, being on the Billboard list and all that shit. Like, but you can do it, independent or not.
Definitely. Now, Kodak, he just got re-released from prison for, was it prison jail? Either way, he was locked up.
Yeah, he just got out.
Like, I feel like he go to jail like every other Friday. Like, you feel me? Like, it's just so frequent. But when he came out,
that boy was ugly.
he gained hella weight. But
he did look a little funny. I was just like
when they put the camera on him and he turned around, he was like, just looked at us. I was like,
But now, it was rumors saying that he had turned down like a lot of money to perform just so that he could get right back into the studio and just focus on music and what he has to do. And like me being a Kodak fan, I'm excited for this shit because it's like, I don't know what he has coming, but I hope it's a new project, some new singles, you feel me? But I'm excited for whatever it is because like I said, I fuck with him.
I don't really listen to him like that. The only song I really listen to was like Roll in Peace. And it was other old shit, like, you feel me? And that was about it. Probably like the two songs or three songs. Yeah, No Flocking, that's the other one. Probably no other songs after that. Like, not that he's like, you know, booty. He's just for somebody else, not for me.
Right.
Only two artists I'm actually excited that's coming out of jail like probably soon is Bobby Shmurda and TK. That's it for me.
But TK coming out soon? He is?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was over with for him because I had saw somewhere they was like, oh, he got put into solitary confinement, and usually when you get put in there, more time gets added onto your sentence. You feel what I'm saying?
There's been rumors about it, but I think he's had some
Let's
kind of
hope he get out.
The TK, my nigga, I fuck with him.
Bobby Shmurda, I'm waiting on you,
I'm
son.
waiting.
I'm waiting on you, son.
They're waiting on
Ain't
that.
that coming out 2019?
I'm waiting. Next year, I'm waiting.
I'm with
Graduation about to be lit for me. I'm about to be wildin'. As soon
he
as I walk across the stage, like,
he about to bring that heat. Next time, just don't rap in the video on the music.
But that's the
don't
thing.
mention niggas in the fucking music, son. Like, damn.
I don't think he did that intentionally. You feel me? Because it's like
that's
nobody
he ain't expected to pop off.
You feel me?
Yeah, I think he ain't expect that to pop off. To be honest.
And that's the same with the race. Because like TK, he ain't expect for that shit to blow up. Like that shit blew up.
Yeah.
Another rapper who's probably gonna face some jail time is 6ix9ine.
Oh
yeah, he gonna face some jail.
But I feel like he taking it for a joke. Like,
he really get like.
You better take that rainbow hair out. That's all I gotta say.
Or life, you gonna die either way. You gonna die in jail, or you gonna die right then and there.
Right.
Like that, but I'm not gonna hold you like that video where he was holding the soap, trying not to drop that shit. That shit had me rolling.
I didn't finish that.
But at the same time, it's just like, why are you joking about this? Because they don't play with child molesters and shit in jail.
Because it probably was an act. He probably was never arrested from the get-go. It probably was a whole jail. Like, you know, he'll go that far. You know that
What?
He's funny as hell. But question of the day. Our first question of the day.
Bye,
Kendra. Thank you.
Question of the day.
How do you think fathers feel when their daughters start having sex?
My little girl's been deflowered.
Yeah, I don't think they feel too good, you know? That's it. They feel a little, you know,
Who fuck this nigga
nauseous.
fucking my daughter?
They feel sad. They feel angry.
Who cracking my daughter shit? Oh my god.
Who busted my girl open?
Oh man.
Who busted
I
my
feel like
nigga
every
open?
father heart break a little bit, like, but I don't know.
Mine's was different with my dad. That's all I'm gonna say. That shit was actually funny as hell. He was, oh my god. I just told him, and he was like, "Oh really? Well, as long as it was consensual and you didn't get raped, that's all I care about." I was like, "Oh my god, oh my god."
I ain't even tell my father. I'm not gonna tell my father.
Yeah.
Like, the day he know I'm having sex is when I come home and I tell everybody I'm pregnant. That's the day he gonna know I'm fucking.
Right.
Like, because I'm not telling
That's
him.
it. When I got a whole family and I'm married, that's
Right,
the only
like,
time you gonna know that
he gonna know for
there
sure
has been
by then,
intercourse
but-
involved
gonna
in
be
this
like,
relationship.
Yo,
That's,
you really
that's
be
it.
fucking something like.
Nah,
That's
see,
just like-
it breaks their heart, and I know.
I know my dad's heart was broken, but just to how he came off of it, I was like, "Oh, this nigga really a goofball." Like,
That's
really?
because I was watching Chico Bean and DC Young Fly talking about it, and you know they both got daughters, and Carlos Miller he got a son, so he really not beat. He got a son. He excited if his son come to him like, "Oh, I got pussy dad." You feel what I'm saying? Like, so they got daughters, Chico Bean and DC, and then Chico was talking about like how he would go crazy if like somebody was dicking his daughter down. He know his daughter gonna get dick down, and then he know his daughter gonna suck dick. And I'm just like, bruh. I'm like, that nigga's wild. Like,
Would they be mad though if she was a certain age and she started doing that, or it's just like in general, like
in general,
In
like,
general, because it's just like, what
Yeah.
the fuck are you doing? Like,
it's like you're my daughter, but at the same time, every girl is someone's daughter. Every boy is someone's daughter. You feel me? Like,
son.
I mean, son, whatever.
yeah,
Fucked up on that one. But it's okay.
yeah, like if I had a son and my son came to me and said, "Mom, I lost my virginity," I would kind of be hurt. I'd be like, "So who is she?"
Truthfully, I'm not even
The
a
reason
son
why-
or daughter though, but because it's like for me as a parent, I'm expecting you to grow up one day, and I know you.
Yeah, that's
have
fine.
sex and have a baby and get
But just
married.
use condoms, you feel me?
That's
Like,
the
just-
thing. I'm like, I know how sneaky females are, son. I'm like,
yeah,
you
bitch,
gotta
be
grow,
honest.
but just like use the condoms I gave you.
But
son.
you can't preach what you don't practice.
Oh, I use condoms. What are you talking about? I use them. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. That was shade. Mm-mm. 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 Tried it.
Saying,
Tried it.
I'm just saying.
Safe
like,
sex is the best sex, okay? Do you practice what you preach?
Sound like I'm praying. You gotta. So if you gonna preach to your, listen. If you don't use no condoms, no type of nothing.
Don't preach to your kids.
Don't preach to your kids about how to use those items because.
But here's the thing with that though, you could tell your kids, yo, use condoms, but your kids still might be out here raw dog. You feel me? So it's like you really can't force it on.
If you come back burning, don't come crying and be like,
Right, that's you.
That's
That's what I told
like
you.
that.
That's what
I
I'm
told
saying,
you.
Like,
Yeah,
really
Hard
get
head make
some-
for your
And
soft
if you wanna
ass.
have raw sex, make sure
So
like
it's like
it's
you
with
go to the
somebody you
doctor.
trust. You feel me? Like
Y'all both go to the doctor
Exactly.
together.
Mhm.
Make sure that the
You know
results
that
are
person can eat
accurate.
instead,
Like
right.
you don't want.
Make sure the results come back negative for,
Right.
for everything, okay?
period,
Mhm.
because
You
been
don't
a lot
want
of shit
nothing
going on.
because there's a lot of shit going on around here.
So,
Honestly, in this
True.
world, bro, it ain't nothing to play with. You getting niggas getting AIDS and all that shit. You're bugging. You're wild.
it's been certain cases I know in New York, like, you know, when I go off the train station, I would see literally like the whole pictures of people that have like gonorrhea, syphilis, and they saying how it's actually getting more serious to a point where some of them,
are uncurable.
Yeah, and I'm
just
like,
ooh, no.
you sure you still want raw dog? You
Yeah,
sure?
hell no.
Mm-hmm.
Girl, you see, you use condom.
Oh yeah.
Right, she was kind
Hell yeah. They're trying to throw shade at me.
No, hold up.
ain't no shade.
You sure like?
a thing I have to let people know. You feel me? Don't be out here preaching to your children to use condoms when you don't even use them bitches. Like, if you was young and you ain't use them, you older, you ain't use them, don't tell them.
But I'm not gonna feel right, like, knowing that my child is having sex. I'll be like, don't use condoms, though, because I ain't use condoms.
Right. I get what you're saying.
Nah, it's okay. Just throw your shit back. Like,
Tell
no
them,
worries.
but don't keep telling them. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
I'm only tell them one time.
One time.
One
You gotta
time.
talk about the sex thing.
Nah, I'm gonna remind them every time so it could be on their mom before they have sex. Like, even if they don't use it, at least they thought about it. You feel what I'm saying?
No,
Like,
even if they don't use it, at least you told them. Parent.
My dumb ass would be like, use this one. Use
Like,
this
I got
one.
different cons. What you
Use
want?
this
Like,
one. Oh, this one too. This one too.
funny as hell.
This one too.
Damn, the mother gotta be like, is this your side too? Like, that's some weird shit.
I would just be like, here, huh?
Yeah, just
I don't
have
know.
all of them. That's up to you.
If my daughter was like, I lost my virginity, I just like, I probably just ask her, so like, you for real fucking now? Like, that's really what it is? like,
It would bother me if she was like young, like, you know, at a young age, like 14, 15. I'm like, all right, sis, high school's not that deep. I don't know who.
But honestly, like, it depends with that, because you know you got high school sweethearts, you feel me? Like, if they've been together for a minute though, because some
They
high
better been
school
together
couples,
since middle school.
You feel me? It's certain cases, special cases.
If it's only like a few months, I'm like,
Nah, if they've been together for like a year or something, like, even maybe less than a year, I'm expect for them to be fucking, like, because that's just what that's what it is.
to each his own, man. To each his own.
If you could live at any famous TV set, what would it be?
Martin.
Fresh Prince.
That's easy for me. Martin, straight off the either Martin or
Fresh
SpongeBob.
Prince had everything, bro. They had the patio set, they had the pool, they had the grand staircase, they had the nice ass fucking living room, they had everything.
I do SpongeBob probably too.
SpongeBob
Just so I
shit
can go
was
to the
lit
Krusty
too,
Krab.
like,
I still want to go to the Krusty Krab to this day.
Mine would be, this is old show, it'd be Dynasty. Them bitches was rich as hell, jewels all the way. Every time they had champagne,
I
it was
don't
like
even know
the
who that is.
life of
Luxury.
luxury.
Yeah.
That's what I would. The second one would be probably like in the South, like a different world or some shit. Just being on that, like in that scene or something.
Another set I probably live in is Rick and Morty.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'd be in the
Hell
garage
yeah.
with them niggas, like, Phineas and Ferb.
Yeah,
They never go
yeah,
back to school.
Yeah.
Eggs. Them bitches
Summer
ain't go
all
back
the
to school
time,
at all.
roller coaster
It passed
in the backyard,
104
like-
days of summer vacation. I'm like, shit. Fuck it.
Right.
Okay, I guess we not doing this.
Or
Like,
Gravity Falls. I would go there.
Gravity Falls is lit.
That's my shit right there.
What else?
But Martin, that's most definitely my shit. Because I get laughed 24/7. Like, if I'm
Yeah,
around that nigga, be laughing 24/7.
it's over for that. I would be crying all the time, laughing and shit, seeing his little characters he made up. Like,
I'm kind of mad that I was too young or didn't know like that we can go to the actual show because they're actually like a live show. That's why they're real people laughing and shit like that. So they actually be a live show and then they sit over there and then they do their thing and then they laugh when they need to laugh. I'm actually mad I ain't never get to go to one.
yes.
But they about to do apparently Martin. I don't know if y'all heard it, but I'm pretty sure I said it in other episodes. Martin's about to come back up.
I saw that, and I was for me, I was just like, it doesn't seem right because Tommy's gone, and I was just like, it wouldn't feel right to me. So I may catch it, but then it's just like,
I'm
Where's
still
Tommy?
support my boy out there, but just know we all know that his old episodes is always gonna be the best episodes.
oh yeah, that was
Right.
it was like it's
So-
like it set the tone for like comedic
Because
shows.
it's just some shit
from
in
the
this
norm.
one they're gonna need Tommy for and he's not gonna be able to be there for. So the old one is gonna be a good one. I think so. And I hope you don't have anyone to replace Tommy that really don't know what the hell they doing. Like, you feel me?
I don't even think that he should bring in anybody to replace Tommy because it's
No.
only
Yeah.
one Tommy, you feel me?
Yeah.
So I feel like if I'm watching that shit and I see somebody come in that's supposed to be
I'm
Tommy,
like,
I'm
who's
gonna be
that?
mad. Like, what
Who
are
that?
you doing?
What's this? This
What's
Martin?
going on? Like,
The fuck?
but
Oh,
right,
no.
that be the live show. They gonna be booing.
Hey, we're like, get that nigga off the
Do they have
stage.
any release dates for it yet? Or they just still
Nah.
talking
Yeah,
about
they
it?
still
Still
talking
talking
about it.
for watching this week's episode of Raptastic 4. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Follow us on Instagram.
Make sure y'all listen to the people who are behind this. I mean, not us, but like Rap Villain. Just listen to them. So they really some cool people, and they really got like a flow so sick it kills me. Like, come on, son.
Right. How could you hate on that? You can't.
Click and listen. Also,
go
catch
follow
previous
us.
episodes before this one.
Yeah.
Because we're some funny motherfuckers. Just catch them shits.
Yeah.
You know?
And if you
Get
still,
a laugh.
if you don't feel like we're funny, still go watch that shit.
Right.
Right.